Hey guys, and welcome back to Rimworld. More importantly, welcome to Season 2, Episode 1. Yes. So, if you didn't watch Episode 0, we've just rolled our characters. We got Jung, AJ, and me. Need to start right off the bat by saying if you want your name in to be a possibility for one of these characters, probably Jung or AJ at this point, leave a comment down below, because I'm going to collect names for episode 2 so I can start naming people. Cool? Cool. Alright, so your colonists awake in their crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of blaring sirens and ripping metal. Luckily, your crew manages to reach the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, they land on this unknown Rimworld. The other colonists from aboard the ship will be crash landing hard with little chance of surviving the impact. That is new, because we're doing a crash landing event. And you'll see we've got this thing jumping at us. Boop. First things first, I'm going to pause, I'm going to save, I'm going to overwrite this one, because that was a test version. So, large ship falling. The remains of a large ship are crashing nearby. Beware the direct impact sites of falling parts, but be ready to collect resources, rescue survivors, and beat the fire. Awesome. So, where are we landing? We're landing somewhere in the middle. I can see the shadows of the pods there. And we know we're going to have a beach to the south. And this is the rest of our map. So, I did want a beach colony. So where on the beach do we want to live? That's the question. There's some rich soil right there, although it is sharing some marshy lands in here. And where on this beach? Where? It might actually be wise to come into here, and this is foreknowledge of what crash landing is. Although, I think they can walk on this. Walk speed 52%, they can. Actually, there is this one right here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do this. Orders. Claim. So we're going to go right here. Okay, where is that? It's off to the right a little bit. We can move inland over here a little later. I think we will. We'll move into here, this area here. But for now, we're going to start here, and I'm going to... I think I'll deconstruct. Depends, because we're going to have fire. We're going to have a lot of fire. I think I'll deconstruct this bit. It should be far enough away that things aren't at risk. And then, I'm going to put down some sleeping spots. It's a lot of sleeping spots, I know, but it'll make sense soon, I promise. And then we'll let everybody go. Did I think I claimed it, didn't I? Just to make sure. Yes, I did. Okay. Resource container crash. It has begun. Jump to location. Here it comes. You can see it right there. Boom. So, what crashed? Some penoxysilene. I've never heard of that. Drug for blocking various infections. Blocks malaria, sleeping sickness, and plague. Take every 5 days. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, Young. You're a slowpoke. Which is why you're having trouble keeping up with the others. But what I might try and get you to do, Young, is I might try and get you over here to put out this fire. Fingers crossed. Because I would like to keep that stuff. Food container crashing. It's up here. Is there any fire? There is a fire right there. And there. So we might lose that food. Depends. Depends greatly. Jung, you gonna make it there? You might do. Got a nutrient dispenser crashing. A nutrient dispenser is crashing nearby. It contains a lot of valuable nutrient paste. Well, that's debatable. Nutrient paste is pretty gross. Your characters get mood debuffs for nutrient paste. That is rather close to where we're starting, so we might want to get Rorax over here to put the fires out. One started on that bush, that's bad. The other problem with doing a crash landing in a rainforest is people are really likely to not be very good at moving through the brush, and it makes it harder to get to things on time. We've got another food container over here. What was that, the same one? Oh no, it was a different one. A ship reactor is crashing. One of the ship's reactors is crashing nearby. There it is. Stay as far away as possible from the crash site. Damaged reactors are extremely dangerous due to their radiation leak. Oh, that's gonna get right next to us. Oh, it's all falling on top of us. Okay. How you doing, Rorax? Putting things out? That's good. We have to kind of micromanage this fire stuff. Okay, that landed right there. So, crash ship reactor, 84%. It can output 4,000 power, which is amazing, right? How good is it to have that ship reactor? But it did say radiation. And there it is. So it's right where we want to be, which is horrible. And I've finally opened this area, so I'm going to put a stockpile zone in there. I'm going to get AJ immediately drafted. I'm going to claim this, deconstruct it, undraft AJ. I don't know why I drafted you in the first place. Who's doing that? You do? Yeah, you're doing that. Okay. I'm going to deconstruct this thing as soon as possible, because basically I don't want people to die from radiation poisoning. Fair enough, right? Now I can unforbid this stuff, because those fires are put out, and Jung can slowly make it to the base. I think, also, something I forgot to show you guys was, if we look at character, no, needs. New colony optimism, extremely low expectations. No, that character doesn't have it. Maybe it comes later. Also Rorax, why? Come on. This is a problem about micromanaging putting out fires, is that they don't automatically move to new fires. Okay, we've got a revealed area. That was from when we opened that up. We had some stuff drop in. And we had another food container drop. What? Oh, it's in the process of dropping. There it goes. Okay. I'm gonna undraft Rorax. Because fighting this fire is gonna be pretty futile. But how's this going? AJ will probably have radiation sickness minor. It's pain mostly. There we go. We have some plasteel and some uranium and some components and a lot of steel. So not bad, and the radiation has stopped due to that. Ship engine is crashing. Oh, it started raining too. Hooray! No more fires. Jump to location. Ship engine will crash where? Right there. If I look at the information for this, damage engine with remaining fuel, be careful when lit on fire. When on fire, it will explode several times until all fuel burns out. If you extinguish it, you can deconstruct the engine and get some materials. Awesome. Well, the rain's going to deal with that, so thank you, rain. Looks like we'll be able to save some of the food too, so I'm going to unforbid it in preparation. Another nutrient dispenser is crashing. Boo. I'm happy that we've got that stuff crashed. Crypto sleep. Okay, this is the first major thing that I was waiting for. We've had a lot of things drop in, but we have not had crypto sleep yet. Boom. Got one survivor, Hukrim, who's actually in fairly good condition, considering. But all 4 of these people died. So what I'm going to do now, believe it or not, is I'm going to be really gross and collect their corpses. Create this dumping stockpile. Clear everything. Grab human-like corpses. And where did they land? Over here. And then I'm going to unforbid them. Because if we grab all these guys and get them down here, we can strip them for their synth thread clothes, which will be very useful. They're all saving that stuff, which is nice. I think what I'll automatically do here too is just need a little stockpile here. Dumping one. Clear all. Getting stone chunks, because I need to get these out so they can be used as storage squares. Good. Good, 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 good. I'm going to slowly haul that stuff in. Program, how are you doing? Also, what's your character like? You are incapable of intellectual, artistic, or cooking. Psychically sensitive, but you're iron-willed. Does that cancel itself out? I mean, I guess it does a little bit. It means that they'll be affected more by a psychic event, but they'll be less likely to break because of it. Survived crash landing, that's what I was looking for. So it doesn't apply to the first 3, it only applies to anyone that survived it. And you're bleeding, so you'll have death in 13 hours, but I think we can get someone to deal with that. In the meantime, speaking of death, I should come in here and say harvest. Okay, it's not what I was looking for, but a little bit of heal root won't hurt anybody. That's what I was looking for, berries. Because we're going to need some food ASAP. Large chunk. Crashed into the mountain. We've got some chip chunks and a structural beam from that. We're also getting lots of slag from this, which is, you know, it can be useful in the future. Not right now, but could be useful in the future. I think something else we'll do. Since we got this rain here, put another stockpile in here and claim this. Yeah? I think that makes sense. Weapon deck is crashing. Okay. It's going to crash right there. Whoa. Okay. No one got hit. And we got, what do we get? We got lots of stuff. Alright. We got these ammo containers. Container with ordnance, be careful, when on fire it can explode several times before its cargo burns out. If you can extinguish it, you can deconstruct the container and get some artillery shells. Neat. But you dropped a steel spear, frag grenades, pistol, feral skullbuster, feral scatter stick, pistol, an entire steel mortar. I think we'll deconstruct these, and steel improvised turret, and some artillery shells. That's pretty fun. So, I mean, it's pretty lucky we have the rain, because as you can see, we're going to have a very good start. Problem is, remember, Cassandra likes to ramp up things based on your wealth. So we're not necessarily going to have all the fun in the world right away. Prison block crash. Okay. So this person is hostile. What do you like? You're pretty hurt, but you're not in any immediate danger. What are you holding though? A steel cleaver. Okay, well, just wondering what we should do about you. Because you will eventually attack us, I think. I think. Not totally sure. Oh, everyone moves so slowly through the jungle. Especially poor Jung. Another crypto sleep casket is crashing. Pretty near to us, that's fortunate. Oh boy, we've got 2 people who are still capable of walking. And that person's going to prioritize rescuing their friend. Thank you so much. We're going to unforbid those bodies. Another chunk. I did it again. Another large chunk crash. Crashed up here. Killed a turkey. Colonist needs rescue. May drop them. Do you have crypto sleep? Sickness? Yes, you do. Alright. So, we've got Weasley. Can't look at Weasley yet. May, character. Incapable of cooking or plant work. So basically hates nature. Chemical interest, optimist, prosophiles. You're pretty good you're passionate crafter. You're pretty good at social, and you've got promise in shooting. How about Scottish? You're passionate and psychically sensitive and abrasive, incapable of violent and firefighting. Alright, but everything else is pretty promising too. I love that research. It'd be very useful, Scottish. If we can keep you alive, that is. Jung's busy with that body, but they should be working on people. Another ship engine is crashing. Alright. So we're going to have a really good start here, but it also means a lot of danger from Cassandra. So we'll see how that goes. Because we may just be overwhelmed in our first raid, you know? Battery module crash. So we've got 4 batteries here. I'm going to uninstall them. Because the other thing is that they are going to have buzzed events because of the rain. Batteries out in the rain, not good. Well, there it goes. They're going to explode over and over again until they get uninstalled. So, hopefully that happens. Why are the people that aren't medics dealing with this? I know why they aren't, because this is set to generic. We'll deal with that later, but I think what I might do... no, I won't. An animal pod crashed. Or is crashing, rather. Animal pod. Oh dear. Okay. Nothing survived. No, 2 turtles survived. But we got a lot of dead animals, which, you know, they could be butchered. Pretty great, really. I think what we'll do now is we will set up some wood chopping. So I'm going to get a butcher's table up. Hopefully those won't rot. Go for it, peeps. And the crashing is done. Awesome! Oh, we've got somebody coming for us. Coming for Jung, specifically. And Jung is slow. So... who's closest? Both of you, actually. Why don't I draft you? Bring you up here. And we are going to gang up on this character here. You got a bad moodlet from this dead body here. Jung, I need you too. Come here. All 3 of us. I'm gonna beat on this prisoner. No. Melee attack. Melee attack. Melee attack. There we go. That was easy. Cool. And we got a free cleaver out of it. We will unforbid you. So, now it's just about picking up the pieces. How are you doing, Mai? You're still bleeding. Where are you going? You're consuming berries. Alright. Popram, you have been stopped from bleeding. Scottish. No immediate danger. Wesley. No immediate danger. Alright, good. But May, how are you? 18 hours. Probably shouldn't be wandering away from the base. I'm not going to stop you though. And there's those batteries blowing up over and over again. So what are those prisoners wearing actually? Oh, you've got that corpse. Alright, I'll look at this one then. Prisoner shirt. Prisoner pants. They don't seem to hurt people's image, so they could be good clothing as well. Wesley the artist is no longer incapable of walking. Fantastic. Jung is finally treating people. We don't have any medicine for it. And speaking of, I'm kind of sad because we didn't have a medicine pod drop. We had a lot of everything else though. I'll unforbid this food too. There we go. There's going to be a lot of hauling going on, and hopefully we can get those others on their feet so they can help with the hauling ASAP. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colonists to start with. This is going to be intense, guys. Looking after 7 colonists right at the beginning. We're going to get a lot of stuff done, but we're also going to have a lot of moods to deal with. And micromanaging is going to be a little harder. Everything's going to be a little harder, I think. It's just the way it is. What are you doing? Moving your body? Good. Is that stockpile full? No, it still has room. Right. Peeps need to go and get some of that food, I think, and bring it back to the base. It's turning night, so I'm going to speed things up a bit. Okay, it's the morning. So. We need to sort things out, and quickly. Because they can't live outside all the time. They've got to get inside shelter. They don't necessarily have to have their own areas yet, but we're going to also come across to this. We've got 4 people who are incapable of fighting fires. That's terrible. Everyone's going to be patient. AJ and Jung will be doctors. You will be sort of a doctor, and that will be fine for the rest of everything else. Everyone will prioritize bed rest. Everyone will prioritize flicking. A mistake I made last season, actually. Who are the best? You will be a warden. You will be a warden. Second warden. And the others can be 3s in wardening. Handling. Who's our best animal person? You. Just in case we want to tame some animals. 7. You'll be backup. Handler. Negotiation. 13. You'll be our negotiator. You'll be backup negotiation. No, you will be backup negotiation. You will be priority cook. If you can't cook, you'll be backup cook, which is sad because it's 2. Hunting, you'll be a 1. Yeah, that's fine. Left to right. I'm just trying to think because I don't want them to be fishing while they need to go and heal someone. But they're going to prioritize being a doctor over fishing, right? Construction. You will be our constructor. You will be our backup. Yeah, backup. And you can be number 3. Growers. You'll be grower number 1. Someone else that was good with plants. Maybe Wesley, you'll be our backup. 5. 5. This doesn't really matter. You're a herbalist, you should be the backup, but you're not going to be. Mining. You're passionate about it. Why don't you be the main miner? And you'll be backup. And the rest can be 4s, actually. Plant cutting. I think everyone should really be plant cutters. Smiths. You'll be number 1 smith. You'll be number 2 smith. And the rest can be 3s. Tailor? Yeah, I guess. I guess. 2. That'll do for me. Okay. Art. You'll be our artist. That's fine. You'll be our main crafter. You'll be the backup crafter. And the rest is fine there. Hauling. Everyone's on a 2 for hauling. Everyone's on a 2 for cleaning. Researching. You'll be researcher number 1. Who's researcher number 2? You. And everyone else that can do it will have it on 3. Maybe 4. Management. You've got a passion for management, so you'll be 1. And you'll be 2. Cool. I think that does our priorities for now. Things may change. Work. Management. No restriction. You will have 2 hours in the morning to do whatever you want. And then we're going to have 8 hours of work. Actually 3 hours. 3 hours of anything. 8 hours of work. And a couple of joy hours before bed. Cool. Batteries are still exploding. The rain is still going, so it's not terrible. We'll see what ends up happening now that people have had priorities changed. Cool. That's just going to keep happening, isn't it? Until somebody gets up there. Which I think, AJ to the rescue. Yay! Thanks, AJ. Actually, you know, buddy, I'm going to get you to... No, it's been reserved. Alright. So we're going to have some free batteries, which is nice. They won't be doing anything right now, but they will be free batteries. And, now that those bodies have been stripped, I think what we'll do is we will start a grave. Start a gravesite. I can never tell which way up the gravestone is. I think that's that way up. Okay. Where do we put our mass grave? If we intend to move into here, I think we'll start it down here. So we will build like a whole bunch. Just a massive amount. That's all they take is time. So we want to get these dead bodies dealt with. Does anyone cut some trees? Do we have any wood? Don't have any wood in there. No wood in here. Okay. It's good to see people hauling the food, though. People are building graves and putting people into them. Nice. It's very sad that we lost people, but they don't have any social connections, I don't think, with our characters. Some might. Colonist died ×5, yeah. Okay, so it does affect everyone. What about sleeping arrangements? What can we do about that? That's an ancient danger, which would be nice to have people sleep in, but that's not going to happen, is it? We need wood, we need beds, we need people inside those beds. So how do? Been using these ruins around here. We can potentially use the ruins up here. It means a lot of wandering, but we're going to have to move all this stuff anyway. So... did I end up claiming this? I don't think I did. Oh, okay, I did. I never remember what I have and have not claimed. This one has definitely been claimed. Brain, remember that. This will be where we put beds, but we need roof. So if I say expand build roof area over that, and here as well. Hopefully someone will end up, there we go, putting a roof over it. So now it's not exposed. We've got nothing refrigerated though, which is pretty bad. Immediately need to change this because it's just turned night. Need sleeping spots. I know that's a lot of sleeping spots. It's not as many as we actually need. But these need to be deconstructed. You guys, you can walk. You can walk. Can you? Yes. And you can walk. So why are you all in those medical beds? Resting up, I suppose. Alright. Okay. Looks like we have survived the crash. Guys, so with that, I think that finishes up episode 1. Thank you all for watching and joining me for the second season of Rimworld. I hope you really enjoy what's going to go forward and down here, because it's going to be a task. We've got to think about defense early because of how wealthy we technically are, with all the stuff that's lying around the map. We've got to think about everybody's health and well-being, because we've got 7 people right from the start instead of 3. We don't have the resources to get started because we don't have any wood to get started. It's going to be fun. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!